Hi everyone, this is Christian, in-game name For God So Loved. Today I'm going to be showing you how to progress your account on Clash Royale. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is pick a deck that you want to max out. It's very important. You need to pick one deck and stick to it. Now I'm going to show you a little tip right now on how you can test decks out before you commit to maxing one out. So, how you're going to test your decks is in the Classic Challenge. Why Classic Challenge? Because it costs the least amount of gems. It's only 10 gems to play. And the great thing about Classic Challenge, I'm going to restart, is you have access to all the content, heroes, evolutions, every single card in the game you have access to, even if you haven't unlocked it. So it's a great way to test your deck out before you commit to maxing it out. So the next thing we're going to go over is how to kind of build a deck. So I'm going to kind of go through the thought process of my kind of main deck that I work with. So, as you can see, you have your two Evo slots, one hero slot, and the five other regular slots. So, um, the main thing you want to do first is select a win condition. Okay, for me, that's gonna be the Evo mortar. Okay, that's what I'm building around. After you select your primary win condition, you're going to want to select a secondary win condition and maybe even a third option for a win condition. So my secondary win condition is going to be the skeleton barrel. Um, Sorry about that. My secondary win condition is going to be the skeleton barrel, not in the Evo slot, because I want to build around another Evo as my third kind of uh, win condition, which is going to be the Evo Firecracker. Okay. Okay, so these are kind of my primary win conditions for this deck. I have my um, Evo Mortar, Evo Firecracker, and Skeleton Barrel. Now, the next most important thing after your win conditions is that you're going to need a tank or a mini tank. For me, that's going to be the knight, and I'm going to put him in a regular slot because I want to put something else in that hero slot later on. So, next, after we have our win conditions and our tank, we want to start looking for spells. A good rule of thumb if you're starting out is one big spell, one small spell. So we're gonna go spell here in the deck organizer thing. Okay, so one big spell, one small spell. Let's organize by elixir. Okay, so you got your big spells such as lightning, rocket, poison, fireball, freeze. For me, I'm going to go fireball. And then we're going to come down here and look at the small spells. We got arrows, vines, earthquake, goblin curse, rage, log, barbarian barrel, snowball, and zap. I'm going to go with log. Okay, now you kind of want to round out your deck maybe with some supporting units. Um, for me, I kind of have like a mortar bait thing going on. So I'm going to go with a couple classic bait troops. And that's going to be the goblin gang right here. And it's going to be the hero goblins. All right, so I have my deck all built here in the Classic Challenge, and if I was just starting out, I would test this deck out, see if it's something I really want to commit to maxing out, and then once I feel sure, I would start maxing that deck out for my progression. Okay, and so just a quick recap: you're going for win conditions, a tank, spells, a big spell, a small spell, and then supporting units. Okay, moving on. Now that you have kind of made your deck, you've decided that, okay, this is the deck I'm going to max out. How to go about maxing that deck out and progressing your account. So, the number one most important thing is consistency. You're going to want to play 5 to 6 times a week, and you're going to want to make sure that you're getting the prizes, the daily prizes. So mine is not refreshed right now, but right now it's uh, lucky chests that you get for your first 4 wins of the day. And right now it's the special event for the album event, so you get 4 of these little puzzle pieces as well. So you're going to want to make sure you're getting those 4 wins in 5 to 6 times a week so you can get that extra progression. Okay. Now, let's talk about the shop. That's going to be a good way to progress your account as well. The main thing I want to look at is these daily deals for cards. You get, if you didn't know, you get a free deal every day. This pouch of gold here in the top left, that was totally free, and you always get a free deal right there. Now, if you're just starting out and you're still maxing out your deck, you might only want to buy cards that are in your deck. Or if you have a surplus of gold, you can just buy all the cards there. Never spend gems here. They'll always throw in, not every day, but every so often, they'll throw in a deal that is gems. I do not recommend spending gems here. Gems are going to be better spent on Classic Challenge and Grand Challenge. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about when it comes to progression is Clan War. Clan War is a great way to get gold for your account. As you can see, winning a duel is worth 1,400 gold. And so I would recommend definitely doing all the battle days, which is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Um, because that's just going to boost the gold on your account tremendously. If you can do training days Monday through Wednesday, I say go for it. Sometimes it's hard to find a match on those days, so if it's taking too long, I would just recommend, skipping it on those days. Now, we've covered being consistent, we've covered focus on maxing one deck, focus on the clan wars, and clan wars, kind of, since we're here, look, you have 4 clan decks. One of these decks can be your main deck that you're maxing out, and then once you max out that main deck, you can kind of have a goal of maxing out all your war decks. So that's 32 cards. So you go from maxing out your main deck, and then you go to maxing out your war decks. So that kind of gives you that next goal. And then after you've maxed out your war decks, obviously you can go on to maxing out the rest of your account. So we've focused on the clans wars. We focused on the shop. The next thing I want to talk about is these special events like the album event. Right now they're giving out a free magic archer if you just complete this event. You need to get a puzzle piece for each little picture here, and you need to be on the lookout for these special events because these can be great boost to your account. Back in the day, they gave out free Little Prince when he first dropped. I think they gave out the Goblinstein for free. Now they're giving out the Magic Archer for free. They've given out several evolutions for free over the past couple years, so you really want to pay attention for those. Now, the last thing we're going to talk about, a little bit controversial because I know a lot of people just want to be free to play. They love to be free to play. But if you are willing to spend money on this game, I want to go over what is the best bang for your buck to progress your account. And there is a clear winner here, which is the Pass Royale. I personally buy the Pass Royale just about every month. I do have a maxed out account. I maxed my account shortly before level 16 dropped, and most of my spending has been on Pass Royale. I also did buy a lot of Elite Wild cards when the level 15 first dropped, but beyond that, it's mostly just been Pass Royale. So I'd stick to that. Now, I really hope that all this helps you to have a clear path to progress your account. If you have any questions, leave a comment in the comments below. Please subscribe and have a great time. As you do progress, remember to have fun. Remember, my in game name is For God So Loved. Why is that? Because the Bible says, For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. God bless you all. Bye.